another video here that we have going on Mondays where I'm telling you 10 cards you should add to your collection. Today we have Charizard from Lost Origin. This is a trainer gallery card, a beautiful card. You have Charizard with Leon here. Roughly going about $10, 15 bucks is, no, about $10 is what we're looking at here. Beautiful illustration. Sword and Shield definitely gave us some really cool cards. And if you were to grade this and get a PSA 10 and you wanted to, sell it or trade it, you're looking at roughly about 119.57 that was sold on the 11th of February. More recent was 130, 125. You have 125, 123.99, 110, 100, 140. So your happy medium would be roughly about 120 to 125. And this is the first of many. We have 9 more cards to go. The next one is the Tatsugiri from Twilight Masquerade. This is an illustration rare. I personally love this card. I have one for my master set. This one is roughly going around $16 to $15 depending on where you're purchasing it from. You can find it at 15 to 14 on eBay. If you find a really good copy, make sure that you look at the whitening in the back. There's a lot of whitening with some modern cards, so just keep an eye on that. That definitely will affect your grading if you were to send it to PSA. This one, if you were to grade it and get a PSA 10 and wanted to sell it, you're looking at 118.10, 109, 109.99, 109.99, 115. This one was from the United Kingdom, so it was 127. You have 99, 99, 113.50. So roughly about 110, I would say, is a good happy medium for this card. Next one that we have is another Galarian Gallery, and this is a promo. So this is a Galarian Moltres, and this promo card I believe comes in a tin. Really awesome illustration for the Galarian Moltres here. Roughly about 14.76, 14.78. You have it at $15, 15.19. So definitely under that $20 mark that we're trying to stay under. And it's a beautiful illustration. I think it's a really good card. If you were to trade or grade this card as a PSA 10, you're looking at 124.99, 209.99, 210, 189.99, 209.97. This one's from the UK. This was 198, 214, 212, 199, 208. So, like I said, roughly about $200 is what you're getting here. The next one that we have is the Latias from the Crown Zenith set, another Galarian Gallery that we have here. Beautiful illustration. I still have to find one for myself. This one for a Nearman Hollow, you're going to look and see roughly about $10. 831, 772, 853, 763, 765. So under 10 bucks, but I would say $10 is roughly what you're going to end up paying for something like this. Beautiful illustration. If you were to get this in a PSA 10, you're looking at 89, 129.95, 102.50, 109.99, 95, 94, 95, 100, 88, 100, 102.50. So super cool card to grade. I would say a good medium for this would be $95. Solid return from a $10 card. Next one is Vaporeon here from Brilliant Stars Trainer Gallery. This card here is honestly a super dope card. I believe in this set you have Flareon as well with the same trainer. And I think you have Jolteon as well with the same trainer. So super cool. This is the one that I picked out this time. I'll definitely look into the other ones and see if they're under $20 mark, and we can definitely look at some good possibilities of a PSA 10. But for this card, you're looking at near mint 1039, 1141, 1142, 1015, 1015. So roughly about $10 to $12 is what you're looking for on this Vaporeon. If you were to grade that, you're looking at 106.37, 104.26. This is a little high, 137.50, so I would definitely be careful with that. But this was another high one, 150, 128.50, 139.95. I would say a good medium for this because it has gone down to 106. This was through bids. This is through bids as well. These are all bids actually. This was buy it now, so 150. Maybe 120 is what you're looking after with a car like this. Good trade value as well. Next one that we have is the Cerulege from the Surging Sparks Secret Illustration Rare. Awesome illustration. I have this for my master set as well. Definitely love the darker cards for Cerulege. I think they definitely do a good job with this one. Near mint, you're looking roughly about $16 to $17, depending on where you're purchasing. If you do look into like eBay, I would say definitely be careful with the edges. You want to make sure you're within a certain percentage of edges. A lot of these cards can be either heavy on the left, heavy on the right, or just heavy on top or bottom. I would say my copy itself is not the best copy, but definitely just look into that, making sure that everything looks pretty spot on in the front and also in the back as well. This one you're looking at $100, $85, $94.99, $110, $99.99, $99.99, $90, $98.87, $85. So yeah, roughly about $85 to $100 is where you're looking for this card. Good trade bait if you're looking to trade for something else, something bigger. I think it's a really easy card to grade, so definitely do that. Next one is Infernape from Twilight Masquerade as well. This is an illustration rare, gorgeous illustration rare. I once again have it for my master set. I actually pulled it twice, I believe. I did pull it twice. This one you are looking at roughly $10, $10.95, $11, $10, $10.37. So between $10 to $10.50 is what you're paying for this card. Awesome illustration. The glare that just comes out of the card, roughly about here, all the way to its eyes, is incredible. I really, really like this card. This one you are looking at 98.20. This was from the UK. This was 85, 85.90, 94.16, 88.99, 84.99, 80.71. So gradually it's been increasing in pricing. So it's been going from the mid to high 80s all the way to almost $100 with this one. Again, it's from the UK. So just be careful with that. Definitely see this card going up in value just because, like I said, is a really cool card. Twilight Masquerade is a popular set, and we'll definitely see more PSA 10s being sold for this one. The next one is Miraidon EX Secret Illustration Rare from the Scarlet and Violet base set. Special illustration rare, I apologize, not secret. This one is a really cool illustration. The glare and all the different texture around the card is really cool. For a card like this, is definitely under $20, but you're looking at roughly 17 to 18. Awesome card. I do think it's worth the value that they have it at right now, around 18 to 20. The sell point on this is 102.50, 109.98, 111, 103. This one sold for 115, 114.49. This one was 76. This was bids. And I think that was that's a PSA 10. So this guy got a good deal out of that one. 110, 95, 89.50, 102.50. Happy medium would be 105. This is what you're looking for. Next one is Minum. Paradox Rift illustration rare. This is a combined illustration with Plusle. This one is the one that I chose this time. I'll definitely look into the other one as well next time. But for a $20 card, $17 to $20 is where you're looking forward to purchasing this card. Look at the return for it as well. The 104.99, 109.99, 86, 105, 110. You're looking at 95, 89, 97.58, 105, 85, 110, 120, 116.20, 109.99, and this goes all the way to June. So definitely a card that's been selling. Good trade bait as well. If someone wants to complete the set of both cards, you have your people that do love that stuff. So the next one that we have is the Heracross from Paldea Evolve. This is an illustration rare. This is a really cool card. I love this card. $15 is roughly where you want to be for it for a near mint hollow. $15 is a really good price for this illustration rare. This is the, let me see if I pressed, no I did not, sorry guys. So 160 and 165 was the most recent sales on August 6th. August 2nd, we have 149.87. July 140. July 15, 122.50. July 27 was 200. 179, 189.76, 195, 220, 157.50, 185. So awesome illustration, has some value in there for trading. So definitely look into this card as you are, going through your sets. If you see that you have a good copy, definitely look into grading it. It is good trade bait. It is good just in value. So it's good investment on your end. That was the last card, guys. We went through these pretty quickly. Definitely we'll be back next week for 10 more cards that you can add to your collection. And we'll be back on Friday as well, opening up some binder collection. So definitely subscribe. Appreciate every single one of you guys. Sorry about my voice. I'm going over a cold, but appreciate everyone. Thank you and have a good rest of your day.